India is setting a new order in the world of chess. And that with every tournament, the country's grip at the top spot in this sport is tightening. With two historic goals at the Chess Olympiad, it is evident that India is not just producing champions in one category, the country is establishing its dominance all through the sport. India is claiming the pride of inventing the sport by these major victories on the world stage. The latest was India's historic wins in both the men's and women's categories at the Chess Olympiad in Hungary's capital, Budapest. Gukesh, Arjun Erigaisi and R. Pragyananda won their respective matches to hand the men's team a gold medal in the final round. And in the women's category, Harika Dronavalli, Divya Deshmukh and Vantika Agarwal contributed to their victory, clinching a memorable gold. This is the first time ever that India won the men's and women's draws at the Olympiad. It is also only the third time that a country has bagged a double gold in one tournament. The other two times in the past being China and Soviet Union. Reason enough that the Indian team is dethroning established powerhouses in the sport. Now, we always talk of the geeky, nerdy and all too uptight chess players. Maybe many of them don't know how to have some fun or let their hair down. And Gukesh may have skipped that Bermuda party right in the middle of the tournament with good reason, because he and his compatriot Tanya Sachdev sure knew how to celebrate this win. You'll know where the inspiration comes from when you see this.
Come on, come on! 3, India! 2, 1! India! 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 Amazing.
Sure, Rohit Sharma and cricket were the inspiration, but the visuals you saw there was not just of a very overjoyed bunch of players there, but a very confident young Indian team, a mix of teenagers, experienced campaigners and future leaders who are challenging the world. Even India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi acknowledged the historic win while addressing the Indian diaspora in New York.
भारत एनर्जी से भरा हुआ है, सपनों से भरा हुआ है, रोज नए कीर्तिमान, हर रोज नई खबर। आज ही एक और बहुत अच्छी खबर मिली है। चेस ओलंपियाड में मेंस और वुमेन्स दोनों में भारत को गोल्ड मिला है।
During the Olympiad, the Indian men had been so dominant that they didn't lose a single game. Two of the biggest contributors to this dominant run were, of course, grandmasters Gukesh and Arjun Erigaisi. Throughout the tournament, Gukesh performed brilliantly, was a cut above the rest, so much so that China indeed went ahead and rested current world champion Ding Liren to avoid a clash with Gukesh. 17-year-old Gukesh showed his steely nerves against top-seeded teams and also beat higher-ranked Fabiano Caruana from USA in round 10. Gukesh secured 9 out of those 10 available points to bag gold. But for him, it wasn't just about that personal milestone. It was about winning for the team.
This tournament for me, especially since what happened last time, we were so close as the team to win gold. This time I thought, no matter what, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win the team gold. So I did not really think about the individual performance much. I just wanted the team to win this.
In the previous edition of the tournament in 2022, Gukesh won individual gold, but India had to settle for bronze by the barest of margins, just 1 point separating them from gold medalist Uzbekistan. But this year, all Gukesh wanted was to turn that around and get India gold. And that collective vision and dream, of course, paid off. He was well supported by world number 4, Erigaisi. Despite playing with black pieces, Arjun Erigaisi crashed through the defenses of Beria Daneshwar. His impressive run has now put him closer to hitting that 2,800 rating mark. If Arjun crosses that, he will be the 16th player in history and only the second Indian after Vishwanathan Anand to do so. That's the rise of India in chess. And Erigaisi isn't the only Indian, of course, inching towards that. Gukesh too, at 2785 rating points, isn't far behind. For the first time ever, there are 2 Indians in that top 5 live ratings list. The battle for supremacy clearly beginning at home. Along with the men, the women's team too dominated the tournament. Before the Olympiad, they were seeded number 1 and they lived up to that expectation. But the gold didn't come easy. They managed to secure 19 points out of the available 22, and it wasn't until the final round that India sealed the deal. But the win was momentous for more reasons. Young sensation Vantika Agarwal kept India in the hunt after the 9th round. When India needed a win from Vantika, she delivered. She beat USA's Irina Krush, helping India secure a 2-all draw. And even in the 11th round, had Dronavalli Harika not won her final round match, India would have been staring at second position. But the out-of-form Harika delivered when it mattered the most. After her final round victory against Azerbaijan's Ghani Mamadzada, Harika couldn't control her emotions. Those pictures tell the story. This victory was redemption for her. In the previous edition, her 9th, she was crucial in India's bronze medal finish despite being 9 months pregnant. She was battling it out there. This time, her journey was shaky, but the veteran delivered when needed the most. The headline reads, India create history, but we here bring you the stories and the reasons why India is now an unstoppable force in chess. They're not just questioning the world order, but are laying down testaments to why the rest of the world should look at them very differently. They are strongly reiterating that the country that invented the sport is indeed the best at it.